Hey everybody, welcome back to Cyberpunk Red Generation X. Um, that was a bad intro. Can't remember what the rest was. Anyway, we're doing a special edition today. Last episode, the team found the master tapes, sold them back or gave them back to KZ, their musical executive that hired them to recover the tapes. They got paid for that. They came back home to their cargo trailer park type home and found that someone had broken into their two cargo boxes that serve as their domiciles. And someone had booby trapped them. And good old Shaz got hit by at least two bombs, booby traps, but wasn't too badly hurt, thank God. Hey, look at that bird flying out the window. You see, that's a big bird. Do you see that, Shaz? Oh, anyway.
They're all over. Some of them are pigeons, some of them are seagulls, some of them are little tiny ones. I don't know what they are, but those suckers are fast.
Yeah. So I'm at Shaz's place. Might have a little echo in the background. Just ignore it. But Shaz was trying to, after they kind of sussed out that the place was no longer safe, and the green machine was totaled on the freeway. Shaz gave the other team her medical mobile van to go find somewhere else to sleep that's more secure. She and what's the guy's name?
Gritch.
Gritch, her buddy with the cracked out van that picked them up off the freeway. He's still kind of hanging around, and she's decided she wants to go to Seventh Hell Club, and he's driving her. Is that right, Chaz? I'm not even doing an intro or anything on that. All right, so we're going to start tonight with Shaz's solo adventure at Seventh Hell. So you see yourself there on the screen there, Shaz?
Yep.
And Grits is with you?
It's not a southern breakfast.
Oh no, I'm never going to say it right.
Okay.
So you guys arrived.
Spell it for you.
Yeah, spell it for me. You guys are outside the club. What time did we say it was? It was probably about. Oh, Gritch. Thank you very much.
And Randall Gritchick, if you ever listen to this, I think you're phenomenal.
All right, so you guys are standing outside. There's a lineup to get into the Seventh Hell Club. And I'm just going to actually just want you again to watch the video of this. So hang on one second. I want to get this going. You see yourself entering the club. Yeah. All the people outside smoking, in through the doorways, down the stairs. You hear the thumping of music, dance music becoming louder and louder and louder. And you're down to the main floor of the club. It's packed, even though it's what the heck is it? Wednesday night?
Yeah, kind of Wednesday night, Thursday morning.
Yeah. Place is a hoppin'. Again, you see the go-go cages that Blue got stuck in. And up, you see that yellow square, and it's moving out of the shot right now? Not with the dancer, but back up. See that little yellow square that just flashed by? That is the VIP lounge in the club. So all the VIPs are up there looking down on the main dance floor, and then it loops around.
Okay.
All right, so I just want to give you a hint where the VIP club was. Stop that for now. And then I'm just going to reveal the main part of the club for you. And it should look familiar enough. I can just get my fog of war to work. There we go. And let me just do some other stuff real quick here. So as you come back into the seventh hell, it looks very much like when you were there on, I believe, Sunday night or Monday night. You see the Greek in the corner? I'll just ping him so you remember who the Greek is. He's got a bunch of hangers on in his usual booth. You can see that around the club there are, and here I'll just maybe pop up the Greek so you can see what the Greek looks like. And then there's bouncers all over the place. Bouncers are looking pretty tough and ready to go. They're all over the club, keeping an eye on things, including this bouncer over to your left. Again, I'm using the same token, but over to your left of your screen. I'll ping it. That's the stairway that goes up to the VIP lounge. And then, of course...
Hang on, the VIP guy didn't go away. So the staircase is which way?
To the left, right here, I'll ping. See that bouncer there?
Okay.
He's blocking the stairway to the VIP. And then, of course, we have your paramour, your flavor of the week. What's his name? It starts with G2.
Guriel.
How do I spell that?
Gurriel.
Okay, that's your boy toy of the week. Great. So I'll just bring you and Gritch's tokens up. And you can tell me what you want to do, Shaz.
Well, first of all, this is Guriel.
Oh, he's a handsome baseball player.
I know, right? Look at his hair.
Love his hair.
I know.
Super hot. Plays for the Blue Jays. What's his full name again?
Lourdes Guriel Jr.
He's a nice looking man. Give everybody flash Shaz to everybody.
Can stretch that far.
Oh, thank you. She keeps handing me post-it notes. Thank you. Awesome. Got a lot of G words on my laptop.
Alright, so we made it through the lineup. We're in the club. We're there. Shaz is going to give Gritch her old agent and say, yeah, hang on to this for me for a second. Make yourself at home. Enjoy the place. Gotta go talk to a guy.
And don't forget, you all got burner phones, including him, Gritch, I think. Because you guys all went to the vending mart and you got all quick, dirty burner phones. Because you know... And in character, did you tell him that his phone got infected, just like your guys's? I'm not sure if you did or not. I would imagine you would, because that's why you're buying a burner phone.
He did, because he was with us when we had that conversation. So we might not have told him specifically, but he was in the group.
Okay, good.
Yeah, so she's going to give him her old agent. Wander over and go find Guriel. Hey, handsome. I know you're not off for a while yet, but I gotta talk to Dr. Diamond about some business that's important. Can you get me up there?
He's like, but just wait. Sorry, I fucked up your token. Did you see that? I totally fucked up your token. Sorry. All right. Oh, he's like, you want to go see the big boss?
Yep.
I'm sorry. I only half listened to what you were asking him. Sorry about that. You mean you want to see Jack, the owner?
I don't know. I only know Dr. Diamond. Jack's his first name then. Yeah, that's my guy.
Oh, you mean Dr. Dre, his silent partner. Yeah, he hangs out here. But Jack is the guy who owns the place. Dr. Dre isn't in tonight. But if you want to talk to Jack, my boss, yeah, I could probably arrange something. But You're not gonna get me fired now, are you, sweets? I mean, hey, I need this job, right?
Hey, maybe this goes well. You are gonna be promoted.
He just gives you a gander. All right, let me just check. And his eyes, the cyber eyes, just kind of blink out for a second. You can see that there's flashes of blue on his eyelids, and he's kind of blinking. And like, yeah, boss, listen, I've got a friend that might have something interesting to talk to you about. Are you free right now? Yeah, she's cute.
I wink
Yeah.
at him.
Yeah, but she's like my friend that way, Jack. Yeah, all right, all right. Okay. Thanks, man. I appreciate the favor. And then his eyes blink off, and he goes, "Yeah, go ahead. I've just flashed your picture to the bodyguards. They know you're on your way up. Okay? But don't get me fired, Chaz, or else."
Oh, now that sounds interesting. What else? What else? What else? Okay, we'll talk about this later. I got business to take care of. We'll figure that out. And I wink at him again. And oh yeah. The guy over there, and I point over my shoulder towards Gritch. Keep an eye on him. He's with me, but he's never been in here before, so he might be a little zealous. But he's a good guy, so if you have to take him out, don't do anything permanent, okay? Please.
That guy, you got the hillbilly guy, and man, when I put you on the list, I didn't think you were gonna bring all your hillbilly folks. I mean, this is high class, Chaz, but maybe we should take him into the coat checkout. Maybe get him a little something so he doesn't stick out like a sore thumb.
See, now, this is why I love you, baby. You got me covered on all ends. Yeah, do what you need to do. And I will walk over to. Oh my god, he's a hillbilly.
I told you, he's a hillbilly. Good
That's
lord, he's like,
You know
yeah.
Everybody's interested in getting a little low class every once in a while.
He's like, uh-huh. Yeah, mm-hmm. Well, all right, I gotta get back to work. I'll get my friend. I'll get your hillbilly friend some kind of threads. But yeah, and listen, don't piss off Jack and don't waste too much of his time. All right.
He'll be interested in all the time I want to give him.
All right. So I've just uncovered up here in the map, up to your upper left. If you want to just scroll up there, you'll see that it's the stairwell that leads up to the second floor. And make sure I've got that on the screen. There. And so as you kind of, you go past the bodyguard, he steps out of your way, that big beefy guy, lets you go up, and then you come to the top of the stairs.
I'll just pat him on the chest as I go by. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it.
Kind of gives a snort and gives you a weird little smile because all the boys in this club are, thinking that they get fringe benefits to their job. Okay, and so as you climb up to the stairs, just want to zoom in again. You come up and you see the beginnings of the hallway. So again, that's above the stairs up here. I'll just ping it for you. And there's another big beefy bodyguard there. Do you want to do anything before you enter the VIP lounge? Any prep?
Yeah, she's gonna fluff her hair a little bit and reapply some lipstick.
Alrighty. The bodyguards, as soon as your head popped up out of the stairwell, he's clocked you and he's tracking you, and he's got some cyber eyes too, and they're like Terminator, like red eyes, ding ding, for irises, and they're clocking you.
Hey, handsome.
Mm-hmm.
Guriel told you I was coming, yeah?
He his eyes kind of blink. Yeah, all right. The boss said you can go in, but don't take too long. He's got another appointment in 20 minutes. That's all you got.
Yeah, you might want to double check on that. But thanks, appreciate the time. And I'll pat him on the chest as well as I go in.
Okay.
She's nothing if not opportunistic.
Wow. Seriously. Okay. Just. All right. So in you go. You should grab your token and bring yourself up to this room. And there you go. So that's the VIP lounge. You can see the guy standing in front of the window is looking down on the dance floor that you were just down on the main floor of. There's another dude sitting on the couch. Looks like a typical bodyguard. You want to do a perception roll?
Yeah. 1 second. Oh, here we go again. All right, so this would be human perception?
Yes,
Or
please.
perception awareness?
Human perception. Holy smokes! That's a real nice crit.
I can't even see.
Critical success, 29. Wow.
Oh boy, she's on her game.
All right, so as you walk in, you notice that there are 3 closed circuit cameras. There is a ceiling turret. There is also the dude sitting on the couch, and that dude sitting on the couch is packing some pretty nice hardware. He is also, you could tell, linked into the whole security network, and that there's a security jack in the back of the room that can be hacked into. But yeah, you've got 3 cameras, a security turret. Security turret's right here. It's this big block right there. Okay. And the screen is bulletproof. It's looking down onto the dance floor, and it's a one-way. So they can see everyone downstairs. Nobody can see anyone in the VIP room. On the table, there's lots of liquor, some drugs, you name it. It's kind of there. Definitely high end. The furnishings are high end. It's very cool and comfortable.
And this is Jack, right?
Yeah, I mean, you kind of assume this guy on the couch is a hired bodyguard, and that's probably the main man because you haven't really met Jack before.
Okay. So Dr. Dre actually owns the place, and Jack is sort of the sub guy.
Gorell told you this, and you'll see it actually if you go back and you check the forums when you're doing your downtime inquiries. Dr. Dre is a silent partner in the club. It's Jack Muser who is the owner. And actually, since you did a critical success in perception, I'm going to just apply that to a little in-character knowledge. Jack Mouser also got his start as a merc, as an edge runner. And that's where he earned the money to stake this nightclub.
Okay.
But not many people know Dr. J is the silent partner. It's not a huge secret, but it's not something they advertise. It's pretty much on the down low, and your boyfriend told you that the other day when you were at his apartment after he got off shift. But not many people know that. And it kind of makes sense that that's quiet because there's no way Grimes or her music team would have booked them into this club if they knew Dr. Dre was a silent partner, right? Since they're rivals in the record company.
Okay.
And a little background for if anybody actually watches this is that the mission was Grimes was a recording artist for Dr. Dre's record company and had to be extracted from their headquarters because she was allegedly been held without her consent until she produced her latest album. a Merc team went in, extracted her, and now she's with her new record label, 4AD, with the executive KZ, who was the client that Shaz and her Merc team just delivered the master tapes to the album to. So that's how it's all connected for those of you who haven't been with us for the story so far. And Shaz has a copy of those master tapes, even though they delivered the originals to KZ. Shaz says, how many copies did you have? I think 2, right?
Yeah.
Are they both on your body?
One's in my bra and one's in my medtech bag. But yeah, they're both on me.
Okay. So Jack's gonna turn around. So you're Garel's girl. And he gives you an up and down look.
Yeah, that's one of the things I am. And I'll wander over to the couch and grab a glass of whatever, just the first thing that comes to hand, and just kind of roll it in my hands. But tonight I'm here on sort of different business. Grimes.
He's like, oh, I've been hearing that name a lot. I mean, yeah, she's got a gig coming up here Saturday night. What about her? Not really quite my taste, but hey, she brings in the crowds. We're already sold out for that gig.
Yeah. See, about that gig, it's kind of come to my attention that there might be some kind of bad blood going on there a little bit. So if you kind of want to get around that, I got some stuff you might be interested in, but it doesn't come cheap.
When you mean stuff, what do you mean exactly? And don't worry, this is VP Lounge, so no one's surveillancing you here. It's just my place, my security. So you can talk and speak freely here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I wasn't worried about that at all. I know you got your end covered. Yeah, so Grimes. Been hearing a lot about her lately. Heard any rumors about this new album she's gonna drop?
You mean the album that she stole from Dr. Dre's label and took to his competition? Yeah, I've been hearing about it. I'm hearing that it's lost and needs to be found, if that's what you mean.
Yeah, well, about that, how much do you think it would be worth if it had been found and was up for market on auction? And I'll just kind of flop myself down on the couch and put an arm across the back of it.
Can you give me let's do a roll. Just want to see how well that kind of pitch or suggestion kind of comes off for Graham. Let's take a look. I would say that whole pitch was a cool thing. So it's on the third column under social skills. And
Be persuasion.
could be persuasion. Yeah, that's persuasion. Even just
Could be good.
Go ahead.
Or conversation.
Or even trading. I don't know what your stats are for all those things. Which one of those is best for you? We'll give you the benefit of the best one.
Well, it's best for conversation, but I'm really trying to persuade him, so it's kind of up to you. But technical question, it is morning now, so my luck points would have regenerated, correct?
Oh yeah, regenerate your luck points anyway, because this is another session.
Oh.
So yeah, if you want to do persuasion, go for it. Give me a roll. DV's not going to be that hard, really.
Yeah.
So the DV would just be, I think, probably an everyday DV, so 13.
Yeah, well, I'm dumping all my luck points into this one.
Are you serious? Jody, don't do
Yes.
that. Come on. We just started. You're going to need it.
But I want this to work.
Okay, fair enough. It's up to you, your luck points. So how many luck points do you have?
8.
You're going to dump 8. So you got to make 13. What's your score in luck anyway?
My score in luck or my score in persuasion?
Sorry, persuasion. Sorry, yeah.
Okay,
you're
hang
right.
on. Persuasion is 7. So unless I fail miserably, I will pass this.
Yeah, you only need 13, so you might want to just dump. Okay.
Oh, fuck.
No. No. Okay, we're done this session. It's over. She gets her ass kicked out to the alleyway.
I just rolled a critical failure.
Yeah, holy shit. And even with the 8 points, you only got 9, so you don't make the DV. So, okay, that's cool. He just kind of looks at you and raises an eyebrow. Listen, little girl. I don't know if you know much about Dr. Dre and about where he comes from and who he runs with, but the man is gangster, born and bred, and you don't want to be playing games with him or with me. So unless you got something to show me right here, right now, the door is that way.
I will reach into my bra, pull out the tape, just kind of hold it in front of him, looking directly into his eyes, saying, I'm good for it, but this is on loan. You want this, you're gonna have to pay for it. And I'll flip it over to him.
He makes a motion to his dude that's sitting next to you on the couch, and he nods, and the dude reaches over and takes it from your hand, and he steps up, and he just goes over to the bar and plugs it in an entertainment unit.
I'm gonna put my feet up on the coffee table and cross my ankles.
Yeah. He's like, boss, it's all encrypted and shit, man. And Jack goes, well, what are you waiting for? Get Red Eye up here. God damn it. I keep a netrunner on salary here all the time. Get her to get her ass.
Okay, wait. The copies were encrypted? I thought the copies were clear because...
But you mean exact copy? So if you sold it, it would have the exact encryption that she had, so it would look like a fake, right?
Okay. Oh, okay.
So I thought you made exact copies with the encryption code and everything. So it would appear
that makes
authentic.
sense.
Yeah. So unless you want to change it.
No, that's fine.
Oh, good. So I need to pull up my netrunner. I need my netrunner.
I'm still laughing at this critical fail. Oh, shit. 5%, right?
Yep. Well,
I love this game.
I know. I mean, it's funny how these things happen.
And as I'm leaning back on the couch with my feet up, I'll just sort of adjust myself.
Adjust your boobs.
Yeah. Putting everything back in place.
Okay, I just gotta find myself. Where the hell's my netrunner? Hang on one sec. Oh, this is good enough. So within like a couple of minutes, this like netrunner comes waltzing in. Yo, boss, you rang. Oh, Red Eye, got something I need you to take care of. It's got some encryption. Get it done. She just like gives you a wave, goes over to the bodyguard, who flips through the disc out of the entertainment unit. She flips it into her cyber deck, and then she just gives a low whistle, like, holy shit. Boss, this is like first high tier encryption. This may take me a while. And Jack goes, well, I thought you were first level high tier fucking netrunner, man. That's why I have you on salary. Get this fucking done. I don't got time to fuck around all night. And netrunner just nods. The bodyguard comes back and gives you a little bit more of a stink eye, Shaz, because you might actually have brought something real to these guys. I'm just gonna roll to see if this netrunner can actually open up the encryption.
Oh my god.
Or if shit happens like what happened with KZ's netrunner. But that was with the virus that was on your guys' phone that gave her the virus spike. Knocked her out. Alright, so this is going to be...
Terrified.
Alright, I'm going to give it a roll. DV is going to be a little bit higher than 13 for this netrunner to try and get this open. This is going to be professional level. It's going to be professional at DV 17. Difficulty value 17. Okay. No! Oh!
Here's another critical fail.
Oh my gosh. I'm starting to feel like Sea Hag. Alright, Dr. J's always failing their things. Okay, okay, so that netrunner just gets a zap back and she collapses to the ground. Woo! And the bodyguard runs up. Holy shit! Red Eye, you alright? You right? Oh my god, damn! And he's blinking. Send somebody up here right away. Red Eye's been knocked out. And Jack is like losing his mind. What the fuck have you brought me, little lady? And he kind of turns to you and steps closer and looks a little menacing and pulls out a heavy pistol and puts it on you. What the fuck?
I brought you this shit. I told you I brought you. Now I can help your guy on the ground over here if you trust me. But I get it if you don't.
He goes, if you can do something about her, do it.
Yeah. Okay, so I will.
Damn.
Shit.
God damn, my pet netrunner's been spiked. Jack's just like swearing to himself.
I got. What do I got? I got a speed heal. So I will do a paramedic check and then I will do a speed heal.
Okay.
So take one of those off of my list.
You gotta get back in your lab, start making some more of those.
Yeah, I've been a bit busy, you know. Alright, so paramedic. Please God do not.
Yeah, let me give you let me give you a DV on that.
It doesn't matter, I don't have any luck points left, so it's just a straight roll. Or are you just telling me so I know what I've done immediately?
Well, I'm just rolling. I'm telling you so that you know what you have to beat. So I'm just looking at my healing stuff, and Jesus, of course, I'm an old lady, and the print is so freaking small. Actually, she's pretty good. Technically, she's been knocked unconscious, but she hasn't taken a whole lot of damage. She's just lightly wounded, so the DV to stabilize her is 10. Okay, and what's your speed heal do?
Fixes damage.
So if you're going to use your speed heal, I tell you what, we should maybe write up a house rule for this, but if you're giving them a stim like in the video game, we'll give you +2 to your roll. And you just have to make DV10.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so they get back HP equal to their body and will. So
Okay.
+10. Like I said, unless I roll another critical fail, my paramedic is 13.
There you go. Easy. Okay. So go ahead and describe it.
I flipped back to my screen and it was still on your two. Another critical fail.
Oh, you did great.
All right.
Describe what you do to
Okay, so
resuscitate.
19 total. I'm gonna get up from the couch and kind of pat the bodyguard on the chest again as I go past him. I'm gonna hold my drink still in my left hand, reach into my pocket, pull out the stem, and just kind of push it down on her shoulder. Her shoulder, his shoulder. What is Red Eye?
Her.
Her. Into her shoulder. And then take a sip of my drink. And go back and sit down on the couch.
All right. Well, the netrunner kind of coughs and her eyes flutter as she kind of comes back to and is like, "Fucking shit! That was some nasty black eyes. Oh my god, my head!" And she kind of leans up on her elbows and just the bodyguard Slick is helping her kind of get to her feet. She's like, "Fuck, that is badass shit."
Well, you don't think Grimes had put cheap shit on her stuff, right? This is real.
Oh man. She's like, "Okay, I gotta take it to the security office, and I gotta get Rizzo to help me with it, because this is hard shit. Is that okay, boss?" And Jack just makes a dismissive wave of his hand. "Just get it done. Get back here when you can." And so the netrunner very slowly steps out and heads to the security room to get a little bit more help to decrypt it.
So honestly, you think I'd come in here with fake shit? I mean, what would that prove? What would that get me?
Jack just kind of sighs, holsters his heavy pistol back underneath his jacket again. Hey man, there's all kinds of crazies in this world. Night City is ever surprising, if you know what I mean. So what do you do with my boy Garel? Is this like a serious thing between you and him, or what's happening?
Aw, girl never kisses and tells, you know?
Alright, well then tell me how you got these master tapes. Where did you source them at?
I take another sip of my drink and look him straight in the eye and say, you know, we just covered this. A girl doesn't kiss and tell.
Good lord. Garel sure can pick 'em.
Well, I'm not sure how much choice he had in the picking, but yeah, he's a good guy. I like him. So hey, tell me about you. How did you end up with a place like this? It is smoking.
He's like, "You know what? You just zapped my netrunner. My netrunner. I don't think we need to get into sharing life stories. I want to know where this merchandise came from."
You're Netrunner. You hired a Netrunner who can't break crap like this? This is not on me. This is on you. I mean, I trust me and my team. You got to be able to trust you and yours too. And if they can't do the job, then hey, you know what? Maybe Red Eye needs to be Black Eye and
Red Eye needs to be Black Eye? I tell you what, let's have a roll off because we're at a little bit of an impasse. Okay, he's trying to interrogate you to see where you got the stuff from. You're trying to deflect him and find out a little bit more intel on his background. So let's just do a roll off.
Okay.
I think
So mine would be a resist torture.
Well, no. We're gonna. It's gonna be back to social skills. It's like almost social combat
Okay.
to a certain extent with you two, right? Like I think you guys are both trying to interrogate each other a bit. So I'm just bringing up his character sheet, and okay. Let's just roll interrogation since you guys are both trying to interrogate each other.
Oh crap. Okay, I got a 5 on that.
And just a straight up. There you go. All right. So he's like, you know what? Coming in here And dissing my people is not really the way to earn, my favor as a customer. So again, and he fingers the handle of his pistol, and he gives Slick there a little look, who comes back and pulls out his gun. Maybe you tell me how you got the merchandise.
I'm sitting here in your club behind bulletproof glass. Do you really think you need guns out? I mean, if you're that interested in my life story, I'll tell you, but it's kind of boring. Uh, Grew up in Drift Nation, lost my family, been on my own, found a crew. It's kind of hard to make it on the level in Night City, so you kind of get involved in some shady shit. Found a thing, tracked a thing. I mean, okay, so just on the between you and me, you heard about the Gucci boys, yeah?
He goes, "That was you?
Well, they had the shit. I had to get the shit.
You took out the fucking Gucci boys? Are you kidding me? Because the Voodoo boys are pissed and they are looking for the responsible parties, and you're telling me that was you?"
Well, now I didn't say so in so many words, but I mean, there's got to be some kind of level of trust involved here, right? Because if you sell my ass out, I'm dead.
And he's like, okay, continue.
Well, yeah, they had the shit. I got the shit. It's maybe worth some money.
He's like, "I still can't believe it. You're like, I never heard of you before. And you're telling me you took out the Gucci crew, the Gucci boys. And that's where you got the shit from." Well,
Okay, well, first of all, you're not supposed to hear about me because I do my best work undercover. So yeah, I'm not surprised that you wouldn't have heard of me. There's not a lot of people that actually know me or have seen me.
Yeah, all right. No, I get you. Discretion is important in your line of business. I can totally understand that. All right. And just as he's kind of nodding, maybe a little grudging respect, if what you say is true, then Red Eye comes back in and just goes up to the boss. "Boss, we've got it in the security office. It's and she blinks and flips him the deets, and all of a sudden, over the speakers in the VIP club, the music starts to play of Grimes's latest and greatest kind of hit comes pouring through the speakers. Should have something like that. So, oh, that's not it. Wrong one. There we go. And I'm just testing too, because sometimes the background music doesn't play on when we're recording, so I want to test out this new software. And he's listening to it, and he's like, "I don't know Grimes' shit, Slick." And Slick goes, "Yeah, boss. You listen to that shit. Is this new or is this old stuff?" And Slick's like listening. No, I haven't heard it before, boss. I'm not sure about this. I think this might be new shit. Pipe this over to Tony the DJ. I want have him have a listen." And so, Red Eye's like kind of doing things with her hands on a digital hub display on her cyber eyes and flipping the deets to DJ Tommy that's down on the stage. It just takes a moment for Tommy to send back a message through the network that he thinks it's legit, that this is new Grimes.
And Shaz has kind of held up her glass as a toast to Jack. And crossed her legs on the coffee table again.
Right, alright. Okay, he smiles. Okay, seems pretty legit. Turn that shit off, I hate that crap. And Red Eye just blinks, and the tapes kind of shut off. Alright, so, you're legit. What do you want from them?
Well, that's a good question. I'm not into this music crap. We had a buyer lined up for 20,000 units, but I figured you and my guy and your guy could maybe do a little better than that, so let's say 40.
40 eddies? Yeah, hang on a second.
Yeah. 40,000, bro.
He's like, whoa, okay, hang on a sec. He turns around away from you and lowers his voice. And he kind of mumbles, do a perception check to see if you can hear what he's saying.
Just straight perception.
Yep.
I'm a little distracted.
Yeah, and it's also, there's music, it's a nice club. And so Jack's kind of stepping away from you to the far corner of the room, having this discussion, obviously through his agent in a private connection. He obviously has an internal interface for it, and he's like nodding. Yeah. And then after a couple of moments, he turns around, comes back, looks at you. This is your lucky night, sweetheart. The big guy wants to see you. And he waves to Red Eye. Go get the tapes. Give it to her. Slick, I want you to drive over to Dr. Dre's penthouse.
Whew. All right. Do you think I'm dressed enough, or is it too flashy, or?
Trust me, sweetheart, you ain't his type.
That still doesn't mean you can't look nice.
Yeah.
All right. And she throws back the rest of her drink and slams it down on the table and jumps up.
Okay, so Slick will lead you back down the stairs, back to the main dance floor. Is there anything you want to do in the club before you leave?
Yeah, I'm just gonna wander back over to Guriel, give him a pat on the ass and say, locked and loaded, going up to meet the big guy. Job safe, honey. And take care of my buddy. Don't let him know that I've left yet. I'll pick him up on my way back.
Okay. So Slick's gonna lead you up over to an elevator, a private elevator. You guys jump into the elevator, and I'm just gonna move you on the map. Get myself on that map. Should be in the top right-hand corner. And while I'm getting all set up, I'm just gonna let you watch the video. And make sure I've got this video here. So he leads you to the top of... Oh, I can see he leads you out to the street. It's probably better. And to what's called a spinner car, which is an AV vehicle. Gets in, puts on pretty much exactly what this video clip shows you. And you guys start to rise. It's one of the AV cars, air vehicle cars.
She's just trying to make conversation with Slick as they ride. So what's this guy like? Have you known him long?
It's like, you mean Dr. Dre?
Yeah.
Dr. Dre is someone you don't fuck with, if you get my meaning. So I advise you, don't play little smart games like you did with Jack. Jack likes that kind of back and forth. Dr. J doesn't take that shit from nobody. So you be careful. Or I might be driving back alone.
Yeah. So what do you think of Guriel? Nice guy or no? Would you warn a girl off?
Well, if you like man sluts, yeah. He's alright. He's nice.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I hope you're not going to try and get into marrying him or anything.
Hell no. He was talking to you about marriage?
No, I'm just saying you better not be that kind of girl, because that's the best way to scare that boy off. He likes his fun and freedom.
I know, right? Okay, that's good. Same page. I like this.
All right. So as your car kind of rises above and is flying through the high towers of Night City, you fly over to Westwood, which is the more high end, upper class part of Night City, and your car circles around and lands on that tower's landing platform at the top, and right below is the penthouse. And so you see a picture of that tower um, right there to give you a better idea of how opulent that tower is. And as Slick gets up and goes, "Welcome to Dr. Dre's tower. The man owns the whole fucking thing."
Alrighty then, good to know.
Yeah. So he leads you off the landing platform, walks you over to a elevator. It's a short ride down to the penthouse.
Is this a residential tower? Does it look like the whole thing? Or is it kind of a mix like in New York? Retail,
This one's a
residential,
residential.
commercial?
Yeah. This is high
Okay.
end residential condos. Oh, I don't want to say Trump Towers because that's kind of sleazy compared to what this is, but
Okay.
it's pretty high end. So as the elevator's going down, Slick kind of gets very quiet and looks up at the surveillance cameras in the elevator, and all of a sudden, ding! The elevator opens, and let me reveal the map to you. You step out. Slick steps out in front of you, and you should see that revealed there now on your map. You enter into a very high and expensive luxury condo, and there you see a pretty big entourage actually. And where's my other? Oh yeah, so right as you step off the elevator, security dude comes. This dude, and all right, they Slick nods. You patted her down yet? Slick looks a little embarrassed. No, gives Slick kind of a snort, moves aside. All right, I need to search you. Can't come in with weapons. And we'll pat you down. That's cool?
Hey, hang on a second, hang on a second. Where do you want me to put them?
And there's like a glass table right by the elevator that you can put them down. But he's still going to pat you
Alright,
down.
so no, that's okay. But just hang on a second. So she pulls out her assault rifle, the incendiary ammunition, a smoke grenade. I still have one left. I wouldn't have been carrying my shield around with me. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna pull out my handcuffs and kind of swirl them around a little bit and say, "So these are more kind of for personal use, not really weapons. I keep them. Do I put them down?
Put him down.
All right. So I'll put them down as well, and then just kind of do a little shimmy shake and get ready to be searched.
He's going to pat you down. Um, trying to hide a bit
Now,
of a
just
smirk.
remember, I'm with Guriel, so you just watch your hands here.
Mm, yeah, whatever, sugar. And he pats you down. Maybe a little more than he needed to.
I'm gonna lean into it a little bit as well.
He's like, yeah, and the smirk is now has broken through, and he's smiling a little bit as he's patting you down, and then he says, "Your med kit bag." He's like, "Yeah, I need this too," and pulls it off your shoulder, and leans past you to brush against you, and puts it on the table. All right, and then he goes on the comm.
Okay, but that stuff's personal, so nobody's looking in there, right? I mean, I'm happy to leave it here, but nobody's touching it.
Yeah, that's fine. He's just not bringing it
All right.
into the boss's presence. That's all. Don't
Yeah, no
worry. This
problem.
is high class. This is high class. It will be here when you get back, if the boss says so. And then he steps back and looks at Slick. Boss is downstairs. So then Slick will lead you down the stairs. Down the stairs. And as you go turn around the stairs, you see like we have an entourage. We got a lady making drinks. We got another security dude. We got some corporal ladies there behind the desk taking calls. Then we got another advisor type there. And then we have really a security guy. That's a security guy in the back corner. On the couch is a corporal suit guy. There we go. I really like these tokens. They're kind of fun. And then sitting on the couch is the man himself, Dr. Dre. All right. And so, and Slick actually should be in front of you. And Dr. Dre is going to lead you to stand before his coffee table and say, Dr. Dre, this is the woman Jack spoke about. And Dre just is like, got his arms on the back of the couch. And he kind of waves Slick to stand back. And he waves you, Shaz, to move forward. What's your name?
Call me Shaz.
Okay, I'm going to move you up, okay?
Yep.
All right, sounds like you got something from my girl Grimes.
Yeah. Yeah, I happened to stumble across this. Thought you might be interested in getting some of your own back.
Mm-hmm. And he makes a gesture with his hand, like, give it to here. Like this.
I don't have it, though.
So Jack gave it back to you.
Oh, okay. I thought Red Eye still had it.
Yeah,
I'll hand
sorry.
it over.
Yeah, okay. He's like, then he hands it over to his, he goes, Cherie, come here. And Cherie waddles over and in a high fashion model kind of way, grabs the thing. Set this up, baby. I want to take a listen. For sure, Dr. J. She goes back to her desk, sets it up, and within moments, again, we have the sounds of Grimes' latest and greatest master tapes playing over the speakers. And Dre just kind of sits back and listening to the beats. Closes his eyes and is very much concentrating on the beats, the tracks, the quality, the song, analyzing, is this a hit or not? Is this new or not? And his head starts to bop a bit. His hand starts to tap on the back of the couch. And he mutters under his breath, damn, that bitch is talented.
Is his eyes still closed?
Yep.
Shaz is going to turn around and look at Slick and give the thumbs up.
All right. He makes a gesture to Cherie, and Cherie turns it down. All right. So Jack said you want 40 grand for this.
Well, yeah, I think that's what it's worth, right? I mean, I don't usually get in for much of this music shit. But hey, I mean, you got a really nice place here, and I could use a place to lie low once in a while. So maybe just a bachelor pad someplace in the building too.
Wait a second here, Shaz, right? That Shaz. So you want 40,000 eddies, and now you want a place in my building? Like 40,000 eddies doesn't even pay enough for you to flush the toilet in this place.
Well, yeah, I mean, it'd be free and clear, all costs in, right? I mean, the 40's And I gotta pay off a couple of my crew too.
Your crew. Now, Jack said something about you took out the Gucci boys. Is that true? You killed the Gucci boys. You and your crew.
Well, now I didn't quite say that. I said the Gucci boys had the shit, and that's where I got it, and now they're not there.
Well,
You got to be careful, you know.
so you didn't take out the Gucci boys. Because what I'm trying to say is, if I'm doing business with a crew that took out the Gucci boys and pissed off the Voodoo boys, then that causes me trouble, and trouble costs me money. So that's going to devalue the purchase that we have on the table at this moment if I have to do any kind of freaking cleanup. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I get what you're saying. All I'm saying is the Gucci boys had this shit, and I had to go take it from them. But there's no trouble to clean up now. They're done.
So to be clear, you did not off the Gucci boys. Is that what you're telling me? And don't double talk. I need to know because this affects how I deal with the Voodoo boys. And I'm still connected with the Voodoo boys. I have a history with the Voodoo boys before I got rich with the music business. So I need to know. Is this going to come
Neither
back?
me or my crew did any permanent damage to any member of the Gucci boys.
Well, damn, then who the fuck did?
Well, I got some ideas about that, but yeah, we got to deal with this shit first, right?
Okay, he's like, all right, well, here's the thing. Grime's super talented, but she's an indie artist. 48,000 eddies. Let's do a roll off.
Come on, buddy. 40,000 to you is nothing. 40,000 to me, it's a lot.
I just don't know if I want to pay that much for someone that's not even on my label anyway, that's suing me in court. Like,
Okay, but we're kind of thinking about this from two different levels, right? Because I'm not thinking. I didn't bring this to you for more of a music thing, as just sort of an example thing that is to say you can do what you want, but nobody gets away from me. You know, this is kind of street cred shit.
She's like, well, whatever. I don't really give a shit about your street cred. I give a shit about making
No,
money.
no, 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 not mine, not mine. Yours.
Yeah.
You know, the next artist is thinking they might run. They might think again if they know shit's gonna happen.
He kind of leans forward now, and he's like, "You do have a point. Let's roll it, Shaz. I want to roll it. See how much of a point he's actually gonna take on this. Now, do you want to do streetwise just to mix it up a little bit, and then we'll have him roll human perception, empathy to see how well he is picking up what you're laying down or not?
Yeah, whatever you
All
want.
right, let's do it. Go ahead and do your streetwise. Cool. Again, it's on the right hand column, third one in the social skills. Oh, right on. Oh,
Holy
minus
crap!
4 for streetwise for Shaz, 32.
With a critical fail.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. No. Shit. Yeah. You know what? I don't give a shit about your streetwise or street cred. You know what? This is. I think you're just trying to put a hustle on me, young lady, and I've been hustling since the day I was in diapers. So, my price is 20 grand. Yeah, take it or you can leave it.
So the apartment's just kind of off the table completely.
Trust me, you could not get through the credit or the criminal background check to get into this building, sister.
Oh, shit! Yeah, no, I didn't know there was one of them there. Okay. Okay. All right. 20,000 units. And a promotion for my boy Guriel, because he's the one that got me in to see you guys.
I don't even know who that is. Is that who is that? Tell me why that name should be important to me. Again, I'm working on this 32 perception. You're -4 thing. Like he's just like whatever.
Oh well, yeah. See, he's important to me, and he works for you, and that's he got me in to see Jack. Jack got me in to see you. This is how you
Oh
got the thing.
Jesus!
So he needs a bit of a.
But the what is he like? So he works at the club. Do you really think I know everyone that works at the club? Do you know how many businesses I have? I am a megacorp. I don't know everybody that works for me. And then he looks at Slick, whatever. You deal with this, right? And Slick goes, yeah, he's a bartender, Dr. Dre. He goes, fine. I tell you what, tell Jack to give him a raise. Is that good enough for you, Miss Shaz? Even though you did a -4?
Yeah, that's fantastic.
All right. So we got a deal. If we got a deal, then I'll keep the master tapes here.
Yeah, but nobody knows it came from me. Yeah, keep it on the down low.
I think this whole thing didn't happen. If you get my meaning.
Oh, yeah, no, absolutely. We got a deal. They're yours.
All right. So he's like, Cherie, give the woman her 20,000 eddies. Look, you take care of her boyfriend or whatever the hell he is, her boy toy. And Cherie is like, her eyes like blink orange, and she makes a motion with her hands. And all of a sudden, well, he's like, do you want it sent to your agent or what? You want an electronic transfer or what? Give us your information, we'll transfer it. Or do you want a cred stick?
I'll take a cred stick.
Cherie, make it happen. Yes, Dr. Dre. Cherie's like, do, dang. She then walks on over to you with her little supermodel walk with her tight little mini skirt. Mm-hmm. And hands it over to you. There you go, sugar.
Pleasure doing business with y'all.
What?
Pleasure doing business with y'all.
Right. And then the corporal's like, his eyes are blinking, and there's a ding. He's like, Dr. Dre, there's something you should see before you let this young lady leave. And Dr. Dre's, what is it, Gilbert? Incoming news update. Right. Okay, put it on the hollow. And then so all of a sudden an image flickers on their hollow vid. And the newscaster, this is Tina Tucker for Channel 54 News. We just have a news update coming in, a news bulletin for all of Night City. Night City NYPD have just reported that a prominent music executive named KZ Mills of 4am Music has been brutally murdered in what is near Night City PD's homicide unit is calling a cold-blooded assassination. KZ has been in the news recently regarding musician Grimes and her infamous extraction from Artibus Records headquarters, where she allegedly was being held against her will. She's now got 3 civil actions against Artemis Inc. and its founder, Dr. Dre, in new California courts. It's well known that Grimes, who was Dr. J's most recent protege, protege is now rumored to have canceled her Saturday night concert in Night City and has returned to Vancouver for fear of her own safety. Her remaining West Coast concert dates have been canceled. We now return you to your regularly scheduled programming. And then it clicks off.
Holy fuck!
Yeah, Dr. J is like, takes a moment, blinks. What the fuck? And I should have had this up when I was doing that whole news blur blur
Ooh,
blurb.
she's kind of freaky looking.
She is freaky looking, isn't she? He's like, what the fuck is this woman? Uh, are you behind this too? Did you murder KZ? Because I want nothing to do with that. Are you trying to frame me? Is that why you brought me these masters? You and your fucking crew? Who are you working for? That you're trying to undermine me? And he's losing his shit, right? He is like standing up and he's like very angry, very threatening.
Shaz just kind of collapses onto the couch in shock. No, no, man, I did no. Haven't is she oh, fuck, she's dead. No, you think I'd come to you with something like this if shit like that was going down? I'm not that stupid. Crap. No, no, man, this was not me.
You've just brought a hot mess into my house, and I do not appreciate hot messes being brought into my house. I do not know who you are or who your crew is or who put you up to this shit, but I'm not being implied. And then he looks at Slick. Take the garbage out, Slick. And Slick comes up to you, pulls out his gun. They all pull out their guns. You now have all the security people with their guns out on you. And Cherie takes back the cred stick from your fingers.
Okay, well, it would have been back in my bra by now, so we're getting a little personal.
All right, then Cherie is gonna finger up your boobs, and it's gonna be for all those lesbians out there. Burn, chick, burn. A little bit of boob action for Shaz with Cherie. Digging for
Uh,
gold in your brassiere. Mm-mm-mm. Don't mess with Dr. Dre, girl.
hey, that shit's got nothing on me. I just came here to sell some music. That was fuck. Shit. All right, hey, no harm, no foul. It's all good for us. I mean, we're still here. Killing people's not really. No, that's shit.
Dre's like, I don't know why you guys. I don't know who you're working for. If you want to get out of this, you best tell me who you're working for and why you're trying to set me up. And so I'm gonna have him do an interrogation roll on you, and then you're gonna do a little opposed roll to see if you go for it or not. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. So this is gonna be resist, I guess, torture or whatever for you, and that is going to be on your first column, right about the middle, like body skills. Even though that doesn't, I still don't think there's got to be a better one than that to do. But he's going to roll interrogation, and then you're going to have to beat it. Oh, god damn. Shit. I rolled a fatal, a critical. Wow, this is one. You did a whatever. So you're not, his threats, his freaking out, his anger is not phasing you at all. I mean, this is Shaz. She's seen it all. She's a very cool customer.
Yeah.
Wait, are you gonna like throw him a bone? Are you gonna lie to him, or are you gonna give him something to? He wants to know who hired you to set him up with these master tapes, and to frame him. That's what he's thinking, right? He's thinking you guys are trying to frame him
Yeah.
for the murder of KZ. And from the outside, it looks like KZ's been doing this just to get Grimes back, right? Or Dr. Dre's doing this just to get Grimes back.
Yeah. Okay. So Shaz is still on the couch. She's just kind of still there, and she'll raise her head and look at him and say, "Hey, there was no setup. Nobody's setting you up. But man, it was the Greek that pointed us towards the tapes in the first place. That's how I knew they were missing. That's how I knew to go get them. But it's not a setup. I mean, Who'd be fucking stupid enough to try to set you up with anything, man? You're legend.
The fucking Greek? The fucking Greek. He's he's a
Hey, you know the Greek.
yeah, I know the Greek. I mean, he's kind of a low level. I mean, he's always at the club. He's a music fan, but why the fuck would the Greek try to mess with me? That's stupid. I never thought he'd be that stupid. So you're trying to say the Greek hired you guys to set me up.
No, 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 no. There was no setting you up for anything. He wanted the tapes. He sent me after the tapes. I just figured you'd want the tapes. That's all. That
Why
shit.
the fuck would the Greek be involved in shit like this? He's like, I can't. The fuck? Well, he's working for something. He's working for someone else. So you don't know who hired the Greek to get you to go get the tapes. You don't know because he's just a fixer. Fixers all work for somebody. You don't know who he hired.
Fixers fixers don't tell me shit. I don't want to know their shit. I just want to know the target. Go get the target, and then we're good. You can't do everything, man. You got to have a specialty, you know?
Ray's just thinking. He's like his eyes are just going back and forth, and he's looking at his corporal dude, and he's like, "The fuck is behind this?" He goes, "Dr. Dre, I can call the Greek and get him here, and we can talk to him in person." Ray's like, "That might be falling to someone's hands and some master plan." God damn it! Who's trying to set me up? God.
Okay. Let's just take a step back here and think about this. Okay, Rich just wanted the tapes. He didn't even know I was bringing them to you.
What the fuck do you mean?
So there's there's no setup. Just let this settle for a day or two. See what shakes up. See if anything's coming back to you. I mean, shit, nobody'd want to fuck with you, man. You're a legend.
So I don't understand. You're trying to tell me that the Greek hired you to go get these master tapes, but he did not tell you to come here and sell them to me. So what does he think happened to the master tapes that you were supposed to get for him or his client?
Well, see, there's the thing. There's this really hot chick on my team that the Greek was kind of, fucking around with, but he was doing some crazy shit to her. So I said, fuck him. He's not getting what he wants. So I mean, bit of a double cross is coming into play here. So gets me a little bit, gets you a little bit, gives it to him a little bit. Kind of worked out for everybody till somebody fucking killed KZ. Now I gotta go figure out what the hell happened there.
Dre's looking at his corporal dude and like, are you following what this bitch is saying? Because I don't understand. Like, she got a bitch, and the Greek's doing the bitch, and everybody knows the Greek doesn't do chicks. So this is stinking to high heaven. The Greek is as gay as they come. This is why they call the Greek the Greek. Figure it out. He does not do chicks. Everybody knows that. So this is not ringing true to me. So this is, little lady, this is your last chance. And then we're throwing your ass out of here. Get your story straight.
Swear to God, it's straight. This is not a story. This is straight up. I mean, wouldn't fuck with you, man. You're legend. And I've been warned not to mess with you.
Right.
I may do some stupid shit, but I'm not that stupid.
All right. Just pause for just a second for the in character stuff. Um, so this is interesting news that you've just been revealed to about the Greek. You guys didn't know this.
No fucking shit.
He's a big and because I'm a lesbian, I'm gonna say it, he's a big fag around town. And in his booth, now that I guess this kind of is in character a little bit, but in your mind, the GM in your mind is saying, "Oh yeah, the Greek had all these pretty boys sitting in his booth with him." The fuck? That's right. Like, and it's all like clicking, going, "Oh my,
Yeah.
OMG!" And of course, the Greek, that makes
Yeah.
sense. So why was he being so nice to Anna, your Russian crazy lady? Um,
Yeah.
like,
He's on the run from something, from somebody. Yeah.
but then at the same time, the Greek didn't call you guys to do the job. He was sitting there, and KZ came up and said she needed a job for the Greek to do, and he's like, It's too small time for me." And he goes, "But here's Vert and his crew." And you're having flashbacks to that moment. Everything, every interaction with the Greek, your mind quickly is going over and assessing about what the fuck was real and what the fuck was happening. And yet, how did Vert had the idea to go down to the Seventh Hell Club to try and get a job from the Greek. So there's something there. As you're kind of pulling the threads, and you got to think quick as your mind is going. But of course, Shaz is very smart. She is going through every little thing. And that whole bit on the phone where he seemed to convince Anna that he was upset, thinking that people were going after her when you almost got carjacked to get to him. Like, what the fuck? He's a good liar, because she totally believed it. She totally thought the Greek was hot after her Watusi.
Yeah, she's kind of used to that. Holy crap.
Yeah, Greek's a big fag. We like to call him a bottom. Hence the name the Greek. Anyway, um, yeah. So I just want to give you a second, like, just to process that with your mind. Like, I'll be the voices in your head. Holy fuck, that is a big
Yeah, no
shocker for
kidding.
Shaz. Now, can she come back from that? And, like, I don't know if there's anything she can really.
No, she's just kind of shaking her head, going, "Shit, okay." Lot of this makes more sense now, but fuck, the whole thing was a setup. I was set up. Who the hell would be setting me up? No. Wait. Anna? She just kind of puts her hands on her and
That's it. Like, how well do you really know your crew? Vert, yeah, you grew up with Vert. Anna, you don't really know very well. I mean, you've just been living in the same cargo space for a couple months.
yeah,
You've done a couple quick jobs with her.
yeah.
Dr. J, maybe that dumb tech thing is just a front. Dr. J could have done a lot of stuff and also paid a lot of attention to Vert's going ons with that couch. So, and then who else do we have? Is that it? Is that everyone on your crew?
Nope, we got
Oh, we
blue.
got Blue. But yeah, it doesn't seem like something Blue would do. Blue's got their own problems.
No, blue wouldn't be tied up into this.
Yeah. Unless Vert had some kind of weird thing on the side, since it was Vert's idea to go see the Greek at the club in the first place. Maybe Vert, I mean, you've known Vert your whole life, but Vert is not someone you've ever trusted. Right? And you're flashbacking in your childhood every time Vert fucked you over, which was a couple times. Yep, left you to take the fall,
A week.
threw you under the bus. Yeah.
You got any dealings at the moment with any Russian crews?
Like, I would tell you that, says Dr. Dre. You who are bringing a freaking bomb into my house, into my home.
Okay, well, to put this, you were the one that brought me into your home. To be perfectly blunt here, so that's not on me. And fuck, I didn't know, man. I thought it was just about the music. Was all supposed to be just about the fucking music. I hate music. It's all this stupid noise, and half of it doesn't even make sense. And the lyrics are fucking stupid. And oh, woe is me, she left me and my life is over and I'm gonna die and shit. I mean, half of it doesn't even have a good beat. You can't get any rhythm going to it. Oh.
All right, so out of character, right? So you have not revealed that you make copies, and you have not revealed that the master copy was actually delivered to KZ. So he still thinks he has
Nope.
the actual master copy, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. So he's like, shit, I got to do some damage control. All right, and again, he's pointing to security. All right, take the trash out. Get out. You just caused me more headaches than I need to have. So he's going to get rid of you. You got a last chance to do something. Otherwise, everyone's got their guns pointed at you, and Slick moves over to take your elbow and steer you out of the penthouse. Last chance.
Okay, give me a second here. I gotta think.
You want to take a second while I go take a bathroom break? Okay, we're
Yeah,
gonna
alright,
take a
that
5 minute
works.
bathroom break, everybody. Uh, and
Yeah, I think
let's
maybe
just
now's the time for scotch.
okay. So I'm just gonna keep the recording going. Anyone that's listening, give us 5 minutes. We'll come back, and we're just gonna mute ourselves. Okay, I'm back. Fixter the AI or the a hole, as I think maybe Shaz is thinking. All right. So yeah, so you just grab some chocolate coffee beans to help you there, Shaz's player, to help get you fired up to think what the hell is Shaz gonna do. So an internal monologue for Shaz. What is she thinking? What's going through her mind right now? Again, we talked about violence is in her way. She's totally disarmed her. Bag and stuff are on the glass table upstairs at the elevator.
Just kind of wondering whether or not Garbage is going to be alive or dead on the way out, because Slick's already warned her. She's absolutely outgunned. Fighting doesn't give her enough odds. Anyway, at any point, that's not her style. That's not what she's trained for. And she's still trying to figure out this whole Greek vert. Dr. Dre is absolute fucking paranoid. He's done too many drugs. His brain is just melted.
Well,
You call
but
that
he's not
Swiss
stoned or
cheese?
drugged right now, right? He's a businessman protecting his business interests, right? And so he has a mega corporation that you don't even have a hint about how big and how many potential enemies he has. And when you brought up the Russian thing, I mean, he's like, you really don't know what you're dealing with here, right? So that was kind of a hint, right? There is a larger,
Oh yeah, there's an answer.
but you're also, you haven't given him everything you got either. So the thing is, unless you can make yourself useful to him, right?
Yeah.
Like you got to give him something or not. I mean, it's up to you. But there's pieces of the puzzle that you don't know. And that's part of the problem.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is if she just keeps dropping bits and pieces on him, then he's already paranoid. His brain's already Swiss cheese, so he's just going to get rid of her absolutely out of hand. And she doesn't even have the compromised agent anymore.
Now, again, he doesn't know about the compromised agent. He doesn't know any of that shit.
No, 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 no. But from Shaz's perspective, to looking for a way out.
Yeah.
Good thing I have a backup character planned.
Sorry, back up what?
Character.
Yeah, I've been killing a lot of people lately. I killed like everybody in a D&D party except for the cleric last night. And then I resurrected them and took away some of their stats permanently. It was pretty funny. And I aged them and put them on a totally different world and plane. They really don't like me anymore. Yeah. But back
I'm beginning to know that feeling.
if it doesn't have real life stakes and tension, it's not fun. There's no suspense. Yeah, this could be Shaz could be dead. And we talked about that before. If Shaz is dead, boy, will that be fun next time we play with the full group.
Yeah, no kidding. All right. Shaz is pissed now because not only is he putting everything on her, he's blaming her for shit that she didn't even do. She's kind of used to that, but her hands from her face and look back up at him and say, "Look, I didn't mean to bring anything on you except this music shit. But like you say, apparently I'm involved in a lot of shit that I didn't even know about. I need 24 hours to make this straight. I mean, you got people around, you can track me, you can do whatever, but give me a chance to make this right. I got nothing on me, you guys searched me. You can always find me. But give me a chance to make this right. I got a vested interest too.
All right. Sorry, I'm just checking my mic because it's doing something weird on Discord. All right, am I reading here? Can you hear me okay on Discord, Jody? Yeah, it looks like my mic's like permanently on. What the hell? Okay, anyway, okay. As long as it's recording okay, go ahead and roll. And I know we've been doing persuasion, but this is like social combat in a little bit. So let me pull up his character sheet. You pull up your character sheet. You're making this final plea. Which one do you want to roll
I
for
don't
it?
think there's a begging.
He's going to do human perception to see if he believes you or not. So What do you want to roll to convince him? Under social skills, the third row of skills on the character sheet.
I think persuasion is as close as we're going to get to begging, as awful as my numbers are on it.
All right. Persuasion, aka begging it is. Go ahead and give it a roll, and then I'll roll his response.
Oh, fuck.
At least it wasn't a critical fail. It's 11, so it's in. So maybe he'll fail. So let's do his human perception empathy. Well, this is interesting because it's not like you're lying to him. You're basically saying, "I'm wrapped up in this too, right? I don't have all the answers, but I want to find out the answers just like you do." Is essentially is what you're trying to say to him.
Yeah, absolutely. It's not a lie at all. She's just trying to talk her way out alive.
Yeah, and gosh, you're telling the truth. He can see that you're telling the truth. He's like, "Well, give me something, little girl. Give me something." Not to be a misogynist, but come on. Or woman. Give me something, woman.
Oh, fuck. All right. This has not been a good day.
You damn straight, you're in a car accident right at the start.
I gotta go upstairs. I gotta grab a thing out of my bag. Is that all right with everybody? You gonna shoot me as I go upstairs?
No, you're not gonna go upstairs. And he makes a move, and he makes moves to someone else to go up and grab it. Cherie, go grab the bag. So Cherie, yes, Dr. Dre, goes on up, and in a really fetching kind of, she is very graceful going up the stairs. She grabs the bag. She winks at the security up there. Everybody's waiting for it to come back down in a very stylish manner, and comes over to Dr. Dre and hands the bag to him. And he's like, "All right, what did you want from the bag? Cherie, open up the bag." Actually, Cherie, stand over there and open up the bag. Take it back to your desk, just in case shit is happening and shit is real. And then he's like making a motion for some of the.
Look, just be careful when you open the bag because it's shit. I'm a med tech, all right? I got needles in there. I got sharp implements in there. I just wanted to show you this. This is what I do. This is my specialty.
All right, well, the one bodyguard's going to come over and do a body shield in front of Dr. J, just in case this is some kind of booby trap. And Cherie's like all of a sudden looking very not happy about this job, thinking this pension is not worth it. So what do you want her to pull out from the bag? She's opening it up, opens up the flap. What do you want her to pull out?
Um, I'm just trying to show him what I am. So I got.
Okay,
Shit.
so your old agent is there in your bag. You still have it.
No, it's not. I gave it to Gritch at the club.
Your old one?
Yep. I gave him the old one because I didn't want the bartender to hear anything, the new agent to hear anything, or my other conversations.
Shit, so you don't got the agent.
I have my burner agent, but I don't have anything, which is basically why I didn't want them to transfer credits because I don't want anybody having access to the burner phone. So
What you got? Let's check your inventory and all this other shit. What do you
I
have?
got five speed heals, 7 antibiotics, and 8 stims.
Why did you want your bag?
Because I just want to show him that this is what I do. This is what I have.
Here, look at my purse.
I got no ulterior motives. And if that doesn't go well, then I'm going to very, very fucking begrudgingly pull out my last copy.
Well, your last copy is in the med bag, right? Because you pulled out the copy that was in your brassiere. All right, so Shari is pulling out all the hypo spray things, and I don't know if like I imagine you would have a secret compartment that you put the copy in. So
I would think so, yeah.
let me just roll for her and see if she actually can dig it out or not, because she's kind of looking through it. You know, one lady's going through another lady's purse. So she's going to do some kind of search action, which would be, I don't know.
Carefully, because I've just told her there's sharp shit in there.
Yeah, so I'm going to just have her do a pickpocket. 10 doesn't do it because it's a hidden compartment in your bag. So she's just pulling out your normal medtech shit, puts it one by one on her desk. They're like, I'm not seeing anything, Dr. Dre. Dr. J just turns to you and looks at you, and this kind of goes like, so what? Like,
There's no ulterior motives here. There's no. This is what I do. I'm a med tech. I got some shit. I got involved in some shit. I got involved in bigger shit. Not a threat. I don't want to die for something if I don't know what the hell it is.
I think we're done here.
To make this right, I just need time.
Yeah, Dr. J's gone. I think we're done here. If you made us empty out your purse for nothing. I think we're done unless you got something. Otherwise, you're wasting my time, and now I have to do damage control because now I know there's somebody out there trying to set me up for murder, theft, all kinds of shit that's going to ruin my professional reputation in the record industry. Never mind in the wider business industry, just as I'm like totally legit with my corporation. So, unless you can give me something else, Shaz.
Why are you being paranoid about this? Nobody's coming after you. You know I'm telling you the truth. It was my idea to come and give you this fucking music. It's got nothing to do with you otherwise.
All right, so you saying this was your idea to bring me the master tapes? It's just your idea. Nobody's saying. All right.
No. I thought I could make some money. I thought I could, get ahead of the game a little bit. Not have to quite hustle so much. But there was no other ulterior motives. It was just straight up Eddie's fucking music.
I gotta get you a T-shirt for Christmas that says "fucking music." Oh my god. Well, now the music ends. Again, he makes a gesture to them. Take her out. I've got enough to deal with. So the bodyguards come up. Slick comes up. They got the guns on you. Guy up top has the gun on you, and they kind of push you forward to go back up the stairs. Diddly diddly dee.
Hey, Shri, can I at least have my bag lipstick? Let a girl die with her shit, right?
Cherie just like shoves all your shit with one hand into your bag and gives it to Slick. All right. All right. So Slick and all you guys are going up there to the elevator. Slick has your medical bag. Come up to your whatever, the glass table. The other dude's Dr. J goes, Slick, you go back to Jack and you tell him give him an update. Romeo and Taz will take care of this. Or give him a different Romeo and Tack. And Slick nods, hands Romeo your bag.
Hey, tell Guriel I'm sorry.
Slick doesn't say anything. He just gives you this kind of a little bit of a look with a little bit of compassion, but doesn't let on to anybody else. And
Right.
and he goes up into the elevator, back up to the spinner car. They head back to the club. So Slick is gone, and then these other
Okay.
fellows are gonna take you into the elevator,
Yeah.
and uh, and you guys go down. And it's a long ride down. You go. Have you ever taken the elevator in Bankers Hall up and down? That's a long elevator ride.
Yeah, I used to
Yeah.
work in there.
Really? That is a long elevator ride. And then finally, ding.
I worked on the 20th floor and I took the stairs because it was faster than the elevator.
Right. So as you are in the elevator, they zip tie your hands together and they take you down. And then ding, you're in the basement in the parquet. And there's a shitty van. And they put you in the shitty van.
Hang on. The agents, are they sub vocalization or does it need to be um out loud?
Well, you guys got a really shit vending agent or vending whatever version. Like it's the cheapest burner phone. It's gonna have. Yeah, you're probably gonna have to touch it to get it to go. It's the worst kind of agent you can get. It's meant to be totally 100% disposable. So yeah, it's manual with your hand activated.
Like, and how are like is it like a wrist? How's it worn?
It's just like a cell phone, but you don't have it on you. They took all your shit off, right? So you got nothing on you. You got your
When?
weapons. When they did the search of you, they took
Oh, they took the agent as well.
they took everything. Yeah, because of course Dr. J isn't going to want you coming in with an agent that can record the conversation, right?
Fuck. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. I thought I still had it.
No, and I apologize if I wasn't clear about that. So you're zip tied up the front with your hands going down. They're taking you to a van. They're going to put you in the van.
Well, this fucks up my plan because it was going to be an SOS call to Meredith.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're mech tech or yeah, is it mech tech? Military
Military
militech,
contact.
militech contract.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, that's right. I keep forgetting about her. That was a fun adventure with the kidney donor thing. Okay, so they're gonna put you in the back of the van, and they're gonna start the long drive from Night City out. And so they actually put a blindfold on your eyes and vroom, vroom. They're driving out in. Give me another perception roll. We're doing nothing but perception rolls, or maybe there's a better thing. So I kind of want to do a roll to see how you analyze. You know which way they turn out of the parking lot, which way. Maybe do a library search, local area, and seeing if you can kind of figure out. Okay, you know the front of the building. When you were flying in, you saw the building down below you in the area and then what street. How much would you know about the street enough to figure out when they come out of the parking lot which direction they're going in? That sort of thing. So it could be tracking, intelligence on the first column near the top as part of your awareness skills. Want to give that a roll?
Okay. Yeah.
13. Yeah, that's okay. You can tell when they come out that they come out in the first couple of blocks of turning and stuff. Your mind's kind of calculating with what you know, the area map and the road and stuff like that. That they are not taking you to the waterfront or any place, or even north of the city to the oil rigs. Those are kind of prime areas to off people. It seems like they're taking you more um, out east towards the Badlands. And just for fun, I want to put on my I want to put on my car sounds. It's for fun. Dun, dun. Though I don't know if it's playing. It may not be playing. Anyway, so yeah. So it's about, say, a 40-minute drive, and you're in the back, and you can feel them as they kind of get outside of the city limits. They pick up speed. They're on the freeway more than likely. And you can feel that. So you know they're on the freeways heading outside Night City proper. And then all of a sudden, it starts getting really bumpy. They turn off. They go into some kind of back road and starts getting like a gravel road, and you're hitting bumps and you're being bumped around in the back of the van like a piece of popcorn.
She's still just muttering to herself, trying to put pieces together.
Okay, if there's anything you want to do in the van, I want to make sure you have a chance to do anything you want.
I can't do anything because I got nothing.
Yeah. Got nothing? Keep going?
There's nothing she can do.
Is our friendship going to survive this or not? Uh-oh.
No, the friendship's fine, but the game is. Game kind of went sideways because the whole plan was to call for Meredith, maybe not for an extraction as much as, let her know what's going on and what happened.
Mm-hmm.
But with the retcon, that's not even a possibility. But yeah, she's just in the car trying to figure out what's what. Anna and the Greek and the Russians and this paranoid Dr. Dre guy.
Okay. And, okay, so I'm going to just take you to the next map. So as you hit the bumpy road, eventually the squeaky van's brakes break. And the back of the van doors open up. The sun's starting to rise, so it's early morning after all this has taken place. And they pull you out. And actually, I'm going to retcon take the blindfold too. So you can see where you're at. Oh, and I have Slick there, but I didn't want Slick there. So, yes. I want Slick there. Goodbye, Slick. You went back to the club, my friend. Get this other dude. There you go. So they open up the van, and then this particular person comes up. They're like doing like some conversation. Hey, Jocko, what's happening? Hey, Tech, what's going on? Romeo, what's happening? Hey, we're taking out the garbage. You know what I mean? Yeah. I know what you mean. All right.
That's kind of rude. I'm right here. I can hear you. I'm still a person, at least for a little while. Once I'm meat, then you can call me garbage, sure. But right now, I'm still here.
So Jocko comes up in the van. Yo, you got a feisty, mouthy one, hey? Romeo goes, yeah, the same rate. I'll do, you want her crushed or you want her incinerated? What do you want? Romeo goes, yeah, incinerate. The boss wants nothing left. Okay, well, that's fair enough. Listen, you guys gonna pay me with a cred stick? And Romeo's, yeah, of course, man. And hands the cred stick that looks very familiar to you. That looks like that $20,000 cred stick that Sherry had handed to you and taken back. And he's like, oh, I see. And he's like, look at the cred stick, checking the balance. This is a super duper cleanup, if that's what you mean. Romeo nods. Yeah, nothing left. Jack nods, understanding. And goes through, okay, well, let me just, I gotta go back and let me fire up everything. You just keep an eye on her. Let me go fire up the furnace and stuff. I'm assuming you're gonna stay and you're gonna watch. Romeo goes, yep, gotta make sure the job is done. That's like, got no problem with that. Then Jack moves back to his warehouse, and the boys are just standing there looking at you, looking at each other, looking around. And can you please roll me? Did you use all your luck?
Yeah, on the first stupid fail for the persuasion.
Oh, good lord. Okay. Well, let's have you roll something else. Let me bring up the character sheet. I'm looking for something like relationship stuff.
What do you mean, like friends and enemies kind of thing, or what?
Yeah, actually, that kind of thing. If it was D&D, I'd say, what's your charisma? And that would be your cool in this game. And then I'm just
Okay, cool is 5.
trying to look at the social skills. I just want some kind of reading to see what kind of impact Shaz has had in people's lives or not. You know, when you've had a lot of time in that car ride, that van ride, to think about your life, how you've lived it, the mistakes you've made, to think, wow, if this is it, this is how you go out. Kind of shocked that this is how you're going out. Any kind of thoughts? What would Shaz kind of conclusion she has about, wow, this is it?
No, she's just pissed. She hasn't finished anything she set out to do. Should have stayed on her own.
All right, just give me a persuasion then. Persuasion, cool. Oh! Critical fail. Fuck me. You're making this super hard. Holy man. All right, well,
Man, this is
you're
not
going to make a
good.
net runner your next character then?
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So I'm going to roll me a 1d10, please. You can just click on either your token and roll the 1d10, or you can click in the dice roller. I'm going to roll. Oh, wow, you rolled a 10. And I rolled a 10. All right, cool. All of a sudden, see here. You guys hear the roar of engines. And you feel this van come up and, oh, just wait. You can't even see anything, can you? You tell me I still had the fog of war on. That ruins the whole narrative. Fuck.
I got black screen here.
Yeah, that's not cool. And now I can't even reveal it to you, and everyone's going, what are you talking about? Okay, where you are. There's Jacko. There's the van. There you are. And this other van comes roaring up and crashes in the two dudes and into the van itself. Can you see it? No, you can't see it because I'm on.
Shaz is gonna make a break for it.
Hang on a second. I gotta get this on the right layer. Shit. This is one thing with the Roll20. Do you see it? Oh yeah, the van is up there. Okay, great. That means guess who's in the van?
I got no clue.
Except he has a really nice sweater on. He comes out and he's like, he bashes right into those guys. So I want to do a drive check on him to see if he can actually pin those guys or hit them with the van. All right. So
All right, yeah.
I'm gonna do that. Let me just get up Gritch's stats and see if he can do a drive thing. So he can actually, if he actually pins both of them or if he only pins one of them. And go. Oh yeah. Yeah.
I'm gonna go back and count critical fails and critical successes in this game because it's ridiculous.
I know, right? Anyway, so Grish pulls up and he hits those guys, nails them, and pins them with his bumper against the back of their van. And he leans out his head. Chaz, get your ass moving!
She boots it.
And then there's like and then Jackal comes out. with a rifle. What the fuck? And he's gonna take a shot. So let's do everybody roll initiative. So click on your token, roll
Oh,
initiative. Click on this token, roll initiative. Oh, I guess I should put the initiative tracker out. Come on, Vicky, get your head in your ass here. Let me just clear this off first. And we're going to practice combat because I suck at it. Okay, now we can go ahead and roll initiative. Yeah, and I'm just going to. All right, let's save it and let me click on it. And let's see, Jacko. Sorry, I just want to assign him some stats so we can do this properly.
Yeah, no worries.
Right. All right. Oh, goddamn. All right. So, what's his nest is going to come out and let me get his character sheet up. He's got a semi-automatic or SMG. Oh no, I don't want to do that. That's too much. Let's see what he's got in his character sheet. He has a assault rifle. He's going to go ahead and attack or shoot at Gretch in the van. Okay, and Gretch has have for his reflex. So again, reflex. If he has a reflex of 8 or greater, then we use him. It will be a contested roll. So he only has a reflex of 6. So it's not a contested roll. It will be based then on the gun's distance chart. So I'm going to go ahead and roll it. And we're going to say, even though this isn't a very good map for combat, that's probably going to be within, I'd say, what, 25 feet? So that will be a hit. Looking at the chart that came up. Okay, yep. And so Rich is also though behind cover in the car, and the car or the van is made out of metal. So that means that that metal on the car will absorb a certain amount of the damage. So it will absorb 9 points of that. This way, did it roll the damage? Yeah, 19. Is that the damage? Yeah.
I thought it was the amount to hit.
Right. So now I've got to roll the damage on it. So back. Damage is going to be for an assault rifle. It is 5d6.
Jesus.
All right, so that's 21 points of damage. 9 points get absorbed into the metal of the car. So when you deal with cover, the cover can take a certain amount of damage until it disintegrates, right? Then it doesn't offer cover anymore. Right? So then whatever gets past the cover will hit him, Gritch, and then his armor, which is at 11, will block 11 points of it. So 9 points blocked out of the 21. That leaves 13. 11 points will be blocked with his body armor. So 2 hit points hits him.
Hang on, that's 12, right? 21 minus 9 is 12.
Oh, sorry, 12. Sorry. That's why I went to law school. I can't do math. So that's just 1 point of damage to him, and his armor ablates by that 1 point, like down by 1. So his armor now goes down to 10, and his hit points go down to from 45 to 44. Okay. And that's going to be the mover or whatever the guy's name is. Now it's your turn, Shaz.
All right, Shaz is going to jump in the van and start yelling, "Drive, drive, drive! You got anything in here for me? I got nothing."
All right, so you're gonna make the movement to jump into the van. Those two guys are screaming bloody murders. Their legs are crushed as they're pinned between the two vehicles. And as you jump into the van, you can go into the glove compartment if you want and see if you find anything that will help you unzip or cut off the zip ties if you want.
Yeah, I'll do that.
So where's a good search thing in here? Section, criminology. You need a good roll to see if you find anything to cut those zip ties around your arms or your wrists. This is where I don't like the selection of skills. They have all these skills, but a lot of them are, some of them just what are you supposed to use, right?
Yeah. How many times are you gonna dance?
Yeah, and a library search doesn't make sense because we're in the van. You're looking through the glove compartment. So I'm trying to see it. Do you
Yeah,
spot anything?
not really.
So
I
this
mean,
is like a
paint,
game
draw,
that,
sculpt is kind of useless.
yeah, like a game that doesn't have a basic search skill is kind of seems kind of weird to me. Um,
Yeah, like investigation in D&D, but nothing here.
so we'll use the perception intelligence maybe under awareness skills on the first row on the very top.
Okay.
10's okay because this is just an ordinary thing. There's nothing particularly difficult. You're just popping the glove compartment and looking for it. Okay, so you
Great.
find a multi-tool.
Sure.
Okay, let's do sleight of hand to
That
see
makes
if you
sense.
can, with your hands are already tight, see if you can manage to open up the multi-tool and slice open your.
Uh,
So go
Hang on, I gotta
under
find
and
sleight of hand.
do. I think there's sleight of hand, so I'm thinking maybe pickpocket or contortionist. Is that the other one? Contortionist? Contortionist. Yeah. Do contortionist. That's good. That's on the first row. Second.
Yeah, okay, I got it.
That's not going to quite make it. Yeah. But I mean, so you get the blade open, you're starting to saw, but it doesn't get you completely free in this turn, okay?
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to move down to Gritch. Gritch is going to like floor it and try and get you out of there, right? So
Yep.
again, I'm going to see if he can get the car going, or if he's good under pressure or not. Yeah, okay. 10's pretty basic. Good. He's just popping in reverse and he's backing up. But he's in a panic kind of situation, so he's backing up in the car. Urge.
Yeah, I don't think this would be his area of expertise at all.
Yeah, exactly. And he's going to try and turn the van around, or maybe yeah. And so now so he's backed up. We're going to move on, and we're going to have these guys kind of. They're now freed, and they collapse to the ground. We're going to have them go after you go. Okay. The mover guy is going to take another shot at you guys in the van.
Great.
Oh, rifle. Holy shit!
Oh, Jesus. We're gonna blow up. He hit the gas tank.
Well, it's just backed up. You guys haven't flipped the back end around to him yet, so he's spraying the front of your windshield, and your windshield gets peppered with it. So I need you and Gritch to both do kind of like a little bit of a dexterity saving throw, even though we don't have it here, to just see if you can duck as the bullets come rifling through the window, the front windshield. So again, thinking contortionist. Unless you see dodge. Is there dodge in here? Performance, fighting, evasion. Do evasion. It's
Where?
in the center column, down near the bottom, right under fighting skills with brawling.
Oh, there we go. Okay. Evasion. All right.
Okay, I'm gonna roll for mover. Oh, great. All right. Cool. You guys are ducking down, but the I want to see if I'm gonna roll damage for this guy, and we're gonna see if it fucks up your engine or not. 17. So now the car absorbs 8. 17 minus 8,
Okay.
7. Okay, so it's still moving 9. That gets blocked by Gritch's armor, which is now bladed down to 9, from 10 to 9. Okay, and no damage gets through to him. So he's like giving the guy fucking finger, and it's your turn.
Fuck. She's still trying to slice away the ties on her wrists.
Give us another contortion
was-
roll, see if you succeed. Yeah,
Better.
well, yeah, it's basic, so yeah, you managed to cut through the rest of the plastic. Your hands are now free.
Okay. You got a weapon in here someplace, Gritch? These guys are serious.
Pistol under the chair, under your seat.
Reach down for it.
All right, you can take a pop at one of them if you want. I think your sheet should have a heavy pistol already equipped on it, or pistol. What do you got? Yeah, you have a pistol. And these guys, I'm going to say, don't have the reflex to. It's on your main sheet at the bottom. Your skills, underneath your skills, weapons and armor. There you go. So all you have to do is click on attack range, and you have to click on the word attack by that range.
Okay. Pistol. All right, 14.
14. And those guys are, we're going to say, what, 15 feet away?
Sure.
Okay, so. Oh, you missed.
So that misses. Yeah.
Yeah, you missed. So that's fine. And then their turn. I need to see if they can actually get their shit enough together. I'm going to use mover stats for this because they just both had their kneecaps and their legs crushed by that car attack. If they can resist the pain of it, then they'll get a turn. 15, that's pretty good. 14, that's pretty good. Okay, they're going to pop off a shot at you with pistols. Or in the van in general, okay? So the first guy's going to attack. 15 will make it. The second one, let's wait, 17, 15. Okay, they both make it, and the pistol has 4d6 damage.
Hang on, we said they were 15 feet away, right? So the DV is 20?
Oh. Okay. I'm totally reading the wrong part. I'm just looking at the 15 for DV. Yeah, okay, so they miss. All right, so they don't hit. And that brings us up to Ray. Yes, wait. They are after, yeah, okay. Racer. What do you want him to do since technically he's kind of your NPC now? Just drive the fuck out?
Gritch is, yeah, he's not. He's a rocker boy. We are running. Driving.
Okay. He's gonna like done a terrible job of showing our recording audience, if this ever gets there, the battle map. I keep on not doing the war flag of war and all that stuff and moving the map in the right location for them to see. But anyway, sorry guys, if anyone actually watches this, we're gonna do another roll to see if Rich can or Gritch can swing the car around and accelerate out of this junkyard. So that's gonna be a land vehicle, drive land vehicle, and DV is gonna be. Well, he's just driving, but he's under panic, so we'll say. Well, DV is gonna be 13. He's actually got some luck. He's got 6 luck. I think, and I'll let you, Shaz, decide what
Dump
he does
it.
with it. Dump it. So he's going to dump all 6 luck into this maneuver. He's got to get 13. Here we go. Gritch. He's like, uh, motherfuckers, you'll never get Gritch. You'll never take me alive. Hell yeah. Critical success plus 6, 26. Well done. I do say so myself. The van like does a quick little back up and flip, and then he just accelerates the fuck out of there. And as you guys speed away, he leans out and gives him the finger. Fuck you, motherfuckers! As he puts the pedal to the metal, and you guys are bumping along, speeding down the gravel road out of there. Okay.
Yep.
So anyway, you guys have escaped that. We're out of combat because I can't do combat, obviously.
It is really clunky system.
It is. I don't like it. We might switch to carbon 2185 pretty soon. So he's like, you all right? Chaz, did they fuck you up at all? You okay?
Where the hell did you come from? You saved my ass. They were shit. It was fuck. Thank you.
Don't fucking thank me. Thank your fucking boyfriend. And it's, you guys are bumping along on the and hitting potholes on this gravel crappy road. And so if you see in the back of the picture, you see these mounds of garbage. So you're in this huge landfill outside of Night City that they're just mountains and mountains of garbage. So you're going down this gravel road on either side, these mounds of garbage with broken refrigerators and bags of trash, and it just reeks to high heaven. And he's like, you're getting air every so often because of the potholes. He's like, yeah, like apparently, Jesus Christ, fucking potholes. My suspensions is totally fucked. Okay, I'm gonna have to get new struts. He's like, yeah, the fucking guy Slick came back and you weren't with him, and Gorilla like fucking cornered him and popped him a couple times to find out where the fuck you were. Oh shit! Oh fuck! And he starts skidding around in a corner and almost loses it. Shit, fuck! I gotta get better tires. Yeah.
Okay, we'll get you better tires. We'll get you better tires. But
Yeah, fuck.
fuck.
And then as you guys come up, there's like a stop sign with the intersection of getting onto the freeway. And he goes, hang on, fuck. And he just like floors it and then just bolts onto the freeway, almost getting knocked, spliced by a semi. And the semi's honking, honk. And Gritch gives him the finger too. And then it's a little bit smoother now. As you guys on the freeway heading back to Night City. Yeah. So your boyfriend roughed up that slick guy, and the slick guy told him like where to come get you. So he sent me because I got the car and stuff. But the boyfriend, yeah. Anyway, so here I am, man. Oh, I came just in time. Fuck, what was going on? They were gonna do something to you. Fuck.
Yeah, incinerate me. They were going to incinerate me.
That's a
Gritch, I gotta tell him to leave. I gotta contact him. Tell him to leave now if he hasn't already. He's got to get out.
what, the boyfriend? I don't got your fucking
Yes.
boyfriend's number. He goes, I got your agent here, and he tosses you the fucked up agent.
Yeah. Connect me to Guriel quick now, immediately. Override everything.
Rebooting. Please put in your password as I reintegrate the system. This is Alfred, your AI in your phone.
Now. I give him my password. It's Robin.
Reinitializing. Welcome to Motorola. Motorola symbol spools up, and it bright colors as it's rebooting and a spooling thing. You need to invest in better technology. It's pretty clear. And finally, Alfred goes, reinitialization complete. I will now complete your call. Zizzing, 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 zizzing. It keeps buzzing. Hey, this is Gorell. Leave a voice message. I'll get back to you when I
No, no,
can.
no, no, no. Override, override, override. Immediate contact now. Override.
And it keeps just going back to his hey, Gorell. Can't contact you right now.
Okay, I owe you. I owe you, but you gotta leave. You gotta leave now. Get someplace safe. It all went sideways. I'm so sorry, baby. I'll make it up to you, but you gotta leave now. And I hang up and I immediately call out for Meredith.
Oh, damn, you're calling Meredith. Shit. All right. Give me a roll on 1d10.
One.
Okay. It's just it goes zing zing zing, and then it just says you just can I get this thing to work? I'm so sorry. I'm trying to get this to work, but it's not working. You just hear an automated voice going, "You've reached number 2797. Leave a callback number at the tone." Beep.
Do I recognize that as her numbers or her
That's her
voice
burner
or
phone
anything?
number, right? So that's the number you always got. And obviously, she
Okay.
doesn't have her eye on Meredith in case anything happens. Like that's her number. She is off the books for her, right? And
Yeah.
you are
Okay.
you are definitely off
All
the
right.
books for her.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Hey, it's me. There's shit going down. They took out the house. They may or may not have seen what was in the fridge. Dre's involved. Russians are involved. I am spilling my guts. Everything I know, she knows, because this has just terrified Shaz. She's never been this close before.
What, you're spilling your guts to Meredith on the phone? Like in that
Yeah,
message? You're just
yeah, absolutely. On the compromised agent, I'm going to tell her that it's compromised as well, and that her system may have been. There's no other way I can get this information to her.
okay. So you mentioned the Russians. Tell me exactly what you mentioned. So you mentioned the Russians. You mentioned something. The thing's gone in the fridge.
Yeah, there was a military high-tech SWAT came and took out the house. They may or may not have gotten what was in the fridge, because that was shit I was working on for her.
The rat
I
poison.
will.
Everyone thinks it's rat poison. What the fuck did Dr. J eat by mistake? Holy fuck, she's gonna turn into the Hulk or something.
Well, kind of, sort of. Yeah, I'm thinking it's some kind of biotech organism that's kind of a self-repairing, I don't know, like a Captain America kind of thing. Nanobots, which kind of makes sense for medtech. It's just something I was messing around with, but she was interested in it. Mentioning Dr. Dre and a possible connection with the Russians. Yeah, I think that about covers it.
Okay, all of a sudden on the other line, your agent goes, incoming call from Gorell. Will you answer it or no?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So even though you've got the my agents coming up with the picture of Gorell as incoming with his phone number up, right? So when you answer it, That disappears, and instead you see not Garel's face that you're hoping for, but a silhouette. And the figure goes, "Your boyfriend's gone. You want to come clean and you want to live. You better meet us at these coordinates with your buddies and come unarmed.
Who the hell is this?
You'll find out, little girl." And then he hangs up on you. Sorry again with the misogyny. And Gritch is like, "Holy fuck, they off Gorell. What the fuck? God damn." "I'm sorry, Shaz. He seemed like a really nice dude and he smelt nice too."
Well, he saved my ass.
"Yeah, and he gave me this really nice new jacket I got. Like, that was really classy. And he gave me like some really nice tequila. I liked him. He was like the first one of your boy toys that was nice." "Geez, I'm sorry."
Yeah. Yeah, me too. All right, so Night City's getting a little dangerous. How much gas you got in this thing?
"Not that much. I don't know, have enough chuma to really." What are you talking about? How much gas? What do you mean? Like I'm driving
Cut
back
and run,
towards Night
Gritch.
City? What?
Cut and run. Have you not been paying attention to what happened here? They took out my house. They're going after my crew. They almost took me out. We got Russians involved. We got Dr. Dre involved. We may have the Voodoo Boys involved. And they took out some guy I was fucking just because. Night City is too hot right now. We gotta cut and run. I got nothing.
Okay. So I tell you what, we'll end it there. And then when we get back with the group, you can make some decisions about whether Shaz lets them know or if she's just going. Is that okay with you?
Yeah.
And then if you want to, I'm not sure what you want to do. If you're going to have Shaz exit, then I would kind of suggest if you want to play a Night Runner, did you have an idea for a Net Runner? Or do you want to just like make a character using, say, the Netrunner we've already encountered, which would be the Nomad Netrunner Spider? Or do you want to make someone totally that's not like I'm trying to think of how if you do a second character, how we're gonna connect them into the group. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Well, think about it.
Um. Yeah, no, I had thought about doing a Netrunner before that had come across some cargo manifests for some ships floating off into the ocean. I think we talked about that before. Um, and he could just kind of come in and contact uh, Vert as a fixer.
Yeah. Well, there's a
I kind of don't want to circle around to too many characters that we've run across as
fair enough.
NPCs. That gets kind of weird.
Yeah. Well, there's also you might want to think about. That's why we'll just stop it there because you still might want to take the burner phone that Grits has and contact the other group and tell them what happened, and that would be really fun RP actually. Right? If you had that phone call with those guys or not, I don't know. You have to think. Take some time, digest what's happened. I didn't think this was going to go this way, but that's okay. Well, I kind of did, but obviously I prepared the garbage run just in case you weren't able to do the deal successfully. But if you had done the deal successfully, they had a whole another room where you and the boys went down to the casino to celebrate. But anyway, we'll save the casino for another day. And so I'm going to end our recording now. But there you go, our little side adventure with Shaz. You know, a night doesn't go well when you start it at seventh hell. That almost rhymes. Thank you, Shaz.
Thank you.